welcome to another video tutorial from Droid Today. Today we are going to talk about Titanium Backup. Titanium Backup is a good tool if you're a root user on your cell phone. Root user is pretty much being an administrator on a Windows computer versus being a limited user on the computer. Which most people are when they get their phones from carriers such as AT&T, T-Mobile, stuff like that. They have a tendency to lock their phone. They also have bloatware on their phone, but we'll get into bloatware and everything else about that on another video. So let's get started with Titanium Backup. Titanium Backup is a great tool if you're constantly changing out your ROMs, flashing your ROMs, doing stuff like overclocking your clock speeds, stuff that can harm your computer, but you're afraid you might lose all your game data, your app data. Titanium Backup will back up that stuff, so if you happen to do something that screws up your phone, you're not going to lose anything of really importance as far as your app data goes. There is two versions of Titanium Backup. There's a free version and a paid version. If you can afford it, I think it's $4.99 or something like that on the Android market to get the paid version of Titanium Backup, because you can do so much more with it. If you are the ones that are constantly changing stuff out and you're constantly removing your apps, reinstalling your apps, removing your apps, reinstalling your apps, because if you use the free version, you know that can be tiresome, and I'll explain that here in just a moment. So let's go ahead and go into Backup and Restore, and you'll see all your apps here. Let's go back to Filter. I actually was using it earlier today, so everything was not prepared. Sorry. Here we go. You got all your apps. Everything's in bold. I use it so it says one backup. With the free version, you only get one backup. You can only use one backup. With the professional version, the paid version, you can actually have multiple backups, which is good to a point, but I kind of find that to be cluttersome. So I'd change your settings to one backup, or if you're like using an app that might need multiple backups, that's great too. But it's pretty good tool as far as that goes. Just make sure you're backing stuff up on a regular basis if you're doing flashing of your ROM. Scroll all the way down, you'll see stuff in different colors. The red means those are your Android apps that are system apps, more or less, pretty much system apps that Android needs to run, or that were on your ROM when the ROM was installed. Like Video Viewer, Voice Dialer, all that stuff was already installed on my phone when I got it. Actually, I'm not using the stock version of Gingerbread. I actually have a modded ROM. I'll go into modded ROMs on a later date. So we'll scroll down here. You'll see some that are lined out. As you probably have guessed, those are apps that have been uninstalled or not installed on your phone. I do have backups of those apps on my phone. I just have not gotten around to reinstalling them through the purpose of this video. And I just recently reflashed my phone. So I'm trying out a different ROM here. I'll do ROM videos in the future on different ROMs, what I think are the best, what are the ups and downfalls of certain ROMs. But to restore a ROM, actually let's go into backupping a ROM first. Let's go up to a ROM that I really don't need to be backed up right now. That's not going to be backed up. We'll go to PixArt. We'll back up PixArt. Click on PixArt, or click on the one. You have all these different options. You have your backup, so you can back up the app that you want to back up. You can freeze an app from running, so it's not going to run. You can run the app, restore the app, wipe data, delete your backup. Be careful when you do that, because that deletes the APK file as well. so you will not be able to restore that. You'll have to re-download the APK file from the internet. You can wipe the data that with the app. It keeps the app installed, but it just wipes the data from it, so it restarts like you just reinstalled it, just installed it. And then you have your uninstall. So for this instance, we're going to click on backup. It's going to back up the app. Picks up, it's being backed up, and it gives you the latest. Of 4/02/12. That's when I'm doing the video of today. So it gives you that. And if you want to restore an app, you just click on it. All these will be grayed out because you won't be able to run those parts on Titanium Backup. You just click on restore. Then you have different options: data only, app plus data. On most cases, if you really want to keep your app on your phone the way it was when you took it off, you'll click on app plus data. On some rare occasions, you might just want the app only. Or if you re-downloaded the app off the internet and you just got your backup back on your phone, you can click on data only, and it'll restore your app data to your app. So for this case, we'll hit app data. It's going to restore it. I already have it installed, so we don't need to worry about this. You can click OK, but for right now I'm going to click cancel, and it runs you through the whole process. I'm going to find one that I already have. I have not, sorry. Go to ADW launcher. We'll click on that. We're going to see how these are darkened out. You can't click on those. I'm going to click on restore. We're going to go to that one. Yeah, we'll go to app plus data just to show you. And then it's going to bring up this screen. Now with Titanium Backup, you can actually do multiple restores. The downside with the free version is it's going to bring you to this screen on every app that you want to install. So if you have like 170 apps or 200 and some odd apps, the paid version would definitely be the way to go, because you're going to be clicking install. It's going to install it. Give it a minute here. Then you're going to click done. You're going to continuously click install and done for every app that you install, and it does get annoying. Right now I'm running actually the free version, so I would have to keep on doing that through all of my apps, and I still have a lot that I have not restored yet. It's just tiresome. But as far as Titanium Backup goes, it's pretty good. You can go to do a batch. Pretty much that's what I was just talking about, where you can back up all my user apps, all the stuff I've downloaded from the Android market. I can back up system apps. If I, say I want to write a ROM, I can download all the system apps, and I can use system apps into my ROM, which is pretty good. I'm not going to go too far into that. Restoring missing apps with data, that's pretty much what I just showed you. You can click on that. You can click the ones you want to restore, and then you click run the batch operation. This is pretty much the same as that window that popped up: app plus data, app only, and data only. And then you'll just, like I said, run the batch operation, and it will reinstall all these apps. Select all these apps onto my phone. I just got to keep clicking install and done, which will get annoying. But I'm running out of time, so I'm going to have to end this video here. Highly recommended. It's $4.99 I think on the Android market. Get it. Really worth it if you want to keep your stuff on your phone. Have a good one. Like, subscribe. Ciao.